we've got the Retrovaultzpodcast. It is coming at you hot.
Retrovaultzpodcast.
So don't go anywhere.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Retrovaultzpodcast. This is a GGL special episode because we have somebody amazing in the building with us today. But before we go ahead and say that, listen, I missed you. I missed you. It feels like it's been months without seeing you, all right?
It's like a reunion.
And listen, me and the founder members feel kind of sad that we didn't see each other for 2 weeks. But you know what? We're about to get it popping right now because the man that's right here with us today, let me tell you, the color orange, I never thought it'd be one of my favorite colors.
Yeah, my favorite color.
Everybody welcome the
Let's
GOAT,
go.
Merc Anthony, Retrovaultzpodcast.
Yeah, it's great to be here. I'm the orange guy, as you very much can see.
Yeah, you never stand out. I'm just telling you right now. You don't stand
No,
out.
not at all. Never.
How you doing today, man?
Pretty good. Just woke up, was working on some 3D prints, watching a little bit of the F1 going on today. But yeah, no, I literally just finished the Mandalorian stuff. Well, kind of finished the Mandalorian stuff for yesterday for the release. So that was super sick.
Nice, man. I actually saw a post that you did. I think, was it yesterday or a couple of days ago? But, yo, you really caught me by surprise when I saw that, man. You really did your thing on that, man. Congrats. That's crazy.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's been a process. This is my first ever full body armor suit. Like, I've made a lot of props. I've made a lot of different cosplay pieces, but this one is an entire armor suit. And not only am I doing the 3D printing with it, but I'm also learning leather working to make like the bandolier and like the belt and the little pockets.
That is awesome.
Nah, you're a genius, man. I got to give it to you, bro. Again, I've always wanted to do 3D printing. Me and my son, my little man, we've always wanted to start doing it. We're about to buy a machine because, I mean, the one you probably have is like, I don't know, crazy expensive, right? But the one I'm going to get is probably like $150, something like that, just to start off small. But I want to get to where you're at, bro, because you are amazing at what you do, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. But real quick, man, before we get into the show, we got this segment called Gaming News of the Week. So join us, everybody. We're about to get it on right now. Go ahead, Alpha, take it away.
Yeah, so if you're in Las Vegas around July 4th through the 5th, Las Vegas is going to be celebrating 250th anniversary at the Plaza. So it's a $250 buy-in to play bingo. Bingo. So bring your bingo wings if you want, and because it's a $250 buy-in, but the prize is $250,000.
No, that's amazing right there.
That's insane.
Yeah.
250 G's.
250,000.
What would you do with that?
I'd buy you a better 3D print.
Hey.
There you go.
See, now I feel bad. I'm about to say I bought myself a Batmobile. Done
you
deal.
With 250K, you could start a whole print farm.
Oh, there you go.
Nah, that's crazy, man. Listen, now that sounds dope, but I got something doper.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay, because listen, yesterday, and I don't know, Merc, if you're a fan, but you know, as you can see, I'm a big Batman freak. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight came out yesterday.
Oh.
I've been playing that. I got it early.
Dang.
Shout out to the Batman, the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was going to get my hands on it a couple days
If you
ago.
pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition, you got it a few days early. I've already been playing it. It's so fun.
Man, I've been seeing so many teasers with incorporating all of the Batman films in there and the 1992 Batman animated series. I have to keep just scrolling, man, because I get locked in. You know what I mean? I get locked in. So I just say, you know what? Let me stop. I got the game. I got it yesterday. I'm going to play it today. You know, it's an early Father's Day gift. Shout out to my wife, Brianna. But yeah, man, anybody that's a big Batman freak, go cop that. Ultimate Edition is crazy. All the Batman suits. I can only imagine, Merc, if you got all the suits already, how crazy it is. Alpha, you got to check it out.
We should play that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like this weekend.
Yeah, we got to check it out.
Together, yeah.
And then
I love Lego games. They are always so good. I have played them since I was a kid. There was no way I was missing a new Lego Batman.
You know what's funny? Now that I say it, now that I see it, you will be a perfect Lego character, bro. You.
Oh,
You know what?
that would be cool.
That should be your next project on a 3D print, bro. You, Merc Anthony Lego, exclusive.
That'd be dope.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
Lego Merc would be cool.
I
I
would
definitely got to
love to
make
see
some
that.
stuff from Lego Batman, though, while it's fresh and hot.
Oh,
There
man.
you go.
Please let me know. I will cop some from you so fast. Quick. So, the last one we got here is that, one of my favorite games is Injustice.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're hearing that Injustice 3, they're working on Injustice 3. A lot of teasers are coming out. The voice actors are actually talking about certain leaks and stuff like that. But after Mortal Kombat 1, they're going to start working on Injustice 3. So we're going to have another game to battle off against. You know what I mean? So you got to get your thumbs ready. All right?
Got you.
I mean, I ain't sick and tired of beating your ass, but I'll keep doing it if I have to.
We just
you know
need
what I mean?
to, we need to play some more shooter games. And
Oh, no,
then,
see,
you know
that's the thing. We got to segue into that so that we
We
can
do,
get back
yeah,
into the
yeah.
fighting. We did one Sonic Racing. I get it. But
Yeah.
no, for sure. Next game, we got to do a
Yeah,
shooter
yeah.
game. So, everybody, that is your gaming news of the week. Now, my man Merc, man, I'm happy that you're here with us today, bro. It's a blessing. You are, in my eyes, a true legend, okay? Not only of the color orange, but seeing you in every single event that I've been at. I first started like a couple years ago, like, yo, who is this guy?
Mhm.
Who is Merc Anthony? So, real quick for the people, who is Merc Anthony?
So I've been a content creator for 15 years now, since May 18th, 2011. So we actually just hit the 15-year mark a few days ago.
That's awesome.
So I've made all different types of content, from the gaming side of things, streaming on Twitch since it was just in TV. I've done over 4,500 hours on Twitch, which is almost half a year of my life if you count up the hours, which is crazy. But yeah, no, I did a lot of gaming. I did interviews. I did VR content. I've done so many different types of content as my interests have developed from 10 years old to now me being 25. And I moved from New Jersey to Las Vegas to do content full time, and it has been insane. A year ago, I was on Mr. Beast TV show, Beast Games, and I got a little bit of money and decided to buy my first 3D printer, and that was about a year ago. And since then, I've been obsessed with making every prop and cosplay and whatever really I want from movies, games, TV shows, and animes. And then sometimes I make stuff with celebrities, as you guys have seen at the GGL events.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, man. Now you say you came from Jersey, huh? You were born and raised there?
Yeah.
All right, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. So born and raised 27 years of my life, and then moved to Cali 2013, 10 years there, and then 2023 for the rest of my life, hopefully, staying in Vegas. So
And I've been here my whole life. Never
Yeah.
left Vegas.
my
so.
fellow alien over here.
Yeah. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, Merc, because ever since I've known you, you've always had orange hair. So I almost feel like you were born with orange hair. I've never seen you with any other color hair. So can you kind of explain to us, where does the orange come from, and why do you keep up with the orange? Because we love it, and so want to know kind of the story behind it.
Well, to be honest, the same thing of what you said, like how you're so used to me having orange hair, even I am so used to it. So when I see pictures of myself with black hair, I'm like, who's that?
Yeah.
But I went to college for digital marketing, fully online at Full Sail University, accelerated program. I got my bachelor's in digital marketing. In that course, or one of those courses, was the psychology of colors, and that was one of my favorite courses. And I got to learn in different cultures and whatnot how colors affect our thoughts and our mood and all different things like that. And I found that orange was the color for me because it was the middle ground between the happiness of yellow and the energy of red, which perfectly coincides with my personality. It's also playful, it's creative, and it stands out like a traffic cone.
I love that.
That's
so much.
amazing, bro.
Yeah.
And then not only that, because I see that you match your clothes to go along with the hair, and that's what makes you really, really. Man, the hair alone just makes you stand out, bro. But when you come in, I'm telling you right now, I don't know if you know this, I don't know if you've been told this before, but you are a big ball of energy, bro. Okay?
Oh yeah.
I love it.
I very much love to bring the good vibes everywhere I go, bring a bunch of color and light and fun. So yeah, no, I always gotta stay orange. I mean, this is my color.
I love it, bro. Please never change it. If you do, just give us a heads up a week before you do it. Oh, so that way I could point you out in the room yo, where's Merc?
Yeah.
But yeah, so you mentioned Beast Mode with Mr. Beast. Like I actually saw the episode with you on it, bro. Please, like, let us know how was that feeling to be there with Mr. Beast and that whole competition, bro. How was that? Break it down.
I mean, it was easily the best experience of my life. Like, it was so much fun. Obviously, like, I've been in the content space for so long, but obviously, Mr. Beast is on a whole nother level than anyone else in the content space. In terms of production and how much goes into his videos, and then the TV show was on another level from there. So we had hundreds of people, well, actually thousands of people on set. We had massive sets. We had thousands of cameras. We had so much going on. The challenges were so unique and fun. Actually being there was so surreal because you're like in this other world. Like you're in the beast world. Like you have no phone. You don't know what time it is. You don't know what's going on in the world. And you are just there with these contestants like trying to figure out what the next challenge is going to be and trying to make alliances, and it was so much fun. Like I can't compare any other experience to being on Beast Games.
That's amazing, bro. I mean, have you seen the episode? Because I've seen. I think it was a part where I think he's calling out the people who are going home or lost or something like that. And when like you threw your hands up like this, I was like, I could tell you had that rush of like excitement, like I ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Like it was, I could feel that, man. And I love shows like that. You know, Mr. Beast, I think is one of the top, YouTubers that I would follow. He's done a lot for the community. He's helped a lot of kids with financial and gaming wise and everything. I mean, it's amazing to see that, bro. So shout out to you, man, for being on that show. I think it's dope. Pretty dope.
Yeah, it was awesome. So awesome.
And then also, bro, back to 3D printing, like again, because this is gonna tie into GGL. But did you recently start the 3D printing stuff, or were you doing it for like a while before you like actually decided like, yo, I love doing this stuff? Was it a couple years back?
The first time I ever 3D printed something, I was actually in high school, but it was like at a makerspace. Like I didn't own a printer at the time. And I did it for a little bit, but I didn't really do too much with it and then completely dropped it until about a year ago. And I just literally fell in love with it immediately. Like as soon as I got my first printer, I was just obsessed with learning everything in terms of making stuff. And as time has progressed in this last year that I've been 3D printing, I've learned so many more technological advancements. Like this helmet right here opens and closes like an Iron Man helmet from the push of a button. And like I've had to like wire things, code things, work with circuit boards, and I've been pushing myself past my limits to try to make more and more functional props.
Yeah, because you literally just did one too for GGL.
Yeah.
With the Fruit Ninja swords.
And for Neo as well.
And for Neo as well, the hat, which he rocked, and he absolutely loved it. It was really cool to see that like live and on stage, and he's just rocking a 3D print that didn't exist until you made it, which was really awesome. So out of all the people that you've 3D all the people you've done 3D prints for, can you tell us like who's like a celebrity or just a person? It doesn't even have to be like alive or dead. Like who would you want to 3D print for? Like your ultimate person?
Oh, my ultimate person is PewDiePie, 1000%.
Love that.
I have grown up watching him. He is a huge part of my upbringing, and I know he doesn't go to like events a lot, but it would be an absolute honor to meet him or even make something for him would be even crazier.
Can you tell us could you like give us insight what you would maybe make for him?
Oh man, I mean, I like to pick the brains of the people that I'm making for and try to figure out like something that they want, that they actually may need, and then try to figure it out from there. Like I have a few projects in the works with some pretty cool names that have really awesome creative ideas. I probably shouldn't talk about too much of that, but it's very exciting, that sort of stuff. So I mean, if I were to make something for PewDiePie, I mean, like I could definitely make like some sort of tribute to like his past and like his old videos, maybe references to like Amnesia days and all that stuff.
That is awesome.
That is cool, man. And speaking of the circuit stuff that you were doing before, you're into the whole robot wars, right?
BattleBots?
BattleBots, that's what it's called. Forgive me. Yeah, you're into that, right?
Yeah.
How is that live, man? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've always wanted to go to one. I've seen him, been watching the episodes for a while, and then seeing you in there and talk about it. Like, I really want to be like, how is that live? Like, is it really
I mean,
crazy?
it's exceptionally fun. I mean, I used to watch BattleBots when I was like really young,
Mm.
and I remember like my family like showing me clips and stuff like that, and it was always so cool. Never did I think I would be like at the arena watching it live and working with them. So I actually have a bunch of content with BattleBots coming soon. We have so much in the works with that. I'm gonna be making my own bot, which is very exciting. My bot's gonna have to fight in the arena against one of theirs. So we'll see how long it lasts.
That'll be dope, man. I would definitely love to see that. And
Yeah.
if you do, man, I want to be there live. We got to be there live.
Yes.
Retrovaults has to really support. That's what we do in this community, man. We love our own. We love you, bro. You're part of the fam. So you consider yourself adopted in the Retrovaults podcast family. Um, I really want to dive into your friendship with Logan, Logan Summit.
Okay.
That man is the most electrifying man in the business. He did a couple of intros for us for the show. And it's just all genuine with him, man. I love how expressive he is and how not give a shit he is when he gets on the camera and does his thing and flip that frown upside down like Charlie Brown. I just love his style. How did your friendship start? Like, how did that become a thing?
So Logan and I met at CES, I think 3 years ago or so, and we were both booked by Roland to come be at CES and do content, and so I met him there, and we started walking around the convention together, and basically he's like from the traditional media side of things where he is or in the past was just talent, right? And he was reliant on like a manager to pitch him to brands and things like that. And so we were walking through the convention center and I pitched myself to a brand and then he pitched himself and I had noticed that that brand like didn't really pay him much mind, but I knew that he had a lot of value. I mean, he's previously from ESPN. He has like all of this stuff under his belt, but it was the presentation that needed a little bit more work. I gave him one piece of advice: start with your highest form of credibility. Hi, I'm Logan, formerly of ESPN, and then the people will actually listen to you. And so I saw him actually take that advice in the very next booth, and I was like, oh wow, this old dog learns new tricks. This is great. And a lot in to actually listen to me and to be able to understand like, okay, well, I can improve here whether I'm half his age or not. You know what I mean? Was definitely something awesome to me to see somebody who wanted to learn, who wanted to develop, and who was willing to work together to make the dream work. And so we started working together all the time, and I've literally worked with him nearly every single day for the last 3 years.
Wow.
We work on ideation together. We work on scripting, storyboarding. Sometimes he's in the video. Sometimes he's helping film the videos. And overall, he's just been an amazing partner to work with.
You guys are dope, man. I truly see like a Batman and Robin with the two of you. Always.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I remember running to you guys to CES. It was it the Chandelier Bar at Cosmopolitan that one night? It was you, me, Hip Hop Gamer, and Clinton showed up. Man, that CES, you got to go with me next year.
Okay.
I am telling you, it is the most amazing event out here.
Yeah, CES is my favorite event, and I do like 100 events a year.
Damn. So can you like name a few just to drop other than CES? What else do you do? Or like what events do you have?
NAB show is basically the CES of production. Very, very good as well. I mean, obviously, I do all the Comic Cons, the anime cons, the video game cons, networking events, all different types of things. Vid Summit, Vid Con. I mean, Twitch Con. I've been to every single one since the first in 2015. So, yeah, no, I do a lot of events.
Nah, that's amazing, bro. Again, I ask everyone, because Retrovaults is a big part of GGL. That's where it was born, and through the founding members. And I always ask everyone, how did they hear about GGL? Because sometimes it's an ad or someone called someone, links, emails, whatever.
Or even on radio.
On radio now, right?
Yeah.
For me, Hip Hop Gamer Gerard is my best friend, my brother of 20 plus years. That's how I knew about it. He came out here, told me about it, showed up, rest is history. for yourself. How did you hear about it, and what glued you to like, you know what? Let me go to HyperX Arena and check this thing out. What was it?
I don't remember who it was that sent it to me, but somebody sent me the invite to. I don't know if it was their first event at HyperX. But I wasn't there. I wasn't able to make it because I was at another event like out of state. But I remember I was like, oh wow, that's so cool. They're gonna have this celebrity go against this celebrity in a video game tournament. Like that sounds sick. I would love to go to that, but I'm at this other event right now in another state. Then they do another event here in Vegas, and I'm like, okay, I have to go to this one for sure. And definitely I went, had a fantastic time, met so many incredible people. I mean, GGL has brought so many people from so many different industries together in a common ground of everybody games and everybody enjoys the vibes. So it's very awesome to go to the GGL events. And after going to the first one, I became hooked. I was like, oh, I'm definitely not missing anymore.
I know it's like it's like a big IV. You got to just take it with you everywhere you go.
Right.
You know, we love GGO. That's how me and Alpha grew together. You know, my little sister here, love you to death. I'm glad that we're doing this show together, episode 5.
Me too.
You know, and I can't think of anybody else to do it with. You know,
Absolutely.
and this is what we do, man. We just want to bring everyone together. Not only, of course, in Vegas, based, but everyone is involved in doing something around GGL, man. And again, man, you are Big Red Sunshine. This is why we wanted you on the show, because we need that Merc Anthony energy. You know, if we don't have that, then I think our days would be kind of shitty. Don't you think?
Look, I'm having a better day now. Seriously, since
That's what I'm saying.
since we
my
started
screen's,
this
my screen's a little too bright right now.
21 minutes ago, yeah.
Oh no, that's crazy.
So-
We're winning.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
We're winning.
So speaking of games, though, I know you're a video gamer, and right now you were saying you're playing the new Lego Batman. But what is a game that you're constantly playing? Is there a game for you that you're like, this is my game, and what game would that be?
Honestly, no. I mean, I probably attached myself a lot with like Call of Duty, like in the past. Like I've played like so much Call of Duty, like on streaming and all that. I've also been very much attached to Minecraft. It's my favorite game of all time. But to be honest, I'm a huge variety player. I love to like play a game, go to the next 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 game. So I'm like constantly just playing different games. I like to play a lot of VR. I like to play a ton of Lego games right now. I've been going crazy on the Lego games, I'm not gonna lie.
I love that.
But yeah, no, I just kind of play whatever. I like to experience new things all the time.
So what games did you play then growing up? Like what was like
Oh,
what
yeah.
console did you play on? What are the nostalgia games that you played?
For nostalgia, I started with like PS2.
Okay.
I think my first system was actually a PS2. And I remember playing like Spyro. That was a big
Ooh.
one for me. I loved Spyro.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
We talked about that last time.
Yep.
Spyro's a big dog.
Mm-hmm.
We love that game because I remember I think it was with the Soul Kid and I think with hip hop. Like Spyro always comes up in the conversation, because bro, you mentioned PS2 and that's one. It's a GOAT console, GOAT console of all time. I love PS1 of course, whatever, but PS2 with the Vice City, with the Scarface, Twisted Metal Black. I mean, I can go on and on and on, bro. But you just put the nail in the coffin with that one. I mean, man. Shout out to PS2.
I definitely remember Twisted Metal. That was fire.
Oh my god, I still have the game, bro. One of my favorite games of all time. The darkest Twisted Metal, by the way. Dark, because I'm into that whole psycho, freaking asylum type situations, whatever. But it's dark, man. If they could make that a movie, just based off of that game, I'll be happy, bro. I got a question for you, man. Now that I said that, if you could have a video game of your life, what would you name that? What would the game be about?
A video game of my life.
What would you name it, and what would it be based off of? What would it be about?
Oh, I mean, that's like a very loaded question. I mean, I don't know, just to give like a quick answer, maybe I'd call it the origin. Living out your dreams as a full-time content creator out in Las Vegas and living the crazy lifestyle that I do now. I feel like that would, I guess, be the game. I'm not sure what the gameplay would be like on that, but we'd have to figure that out.
I like that. I could see something where we're gaming, we're playing you as the character, but it's like you're like in a Lego game or something, right? And you're beating the shit out of these enemies, but your hair holds all the power. You know, all the orange just starts to get. You know, you just go like this, scream some shit like Merc or something like that, and people just like blow up into pieces. You collect all the coins, and you just having boss fights. I just think that's pretty cool, man. Nah, that's dope. That's dope. I love that. See, for you, I think I told you, I asked you that a while back, and I think it had to do with music, right?
Yeah, I think mine was because like there's Guitar
Yeah,
Hero and all that, but maybe one where it's like you are like your own star, and you can like go and perform at these big like Grand Garden arenas.
Yeah.
And but you have to like get to the big one, like like you start out.
I love that.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. Absolutely.
Mine is like I've always wanted to keep the ILLMASSACRE character alive, which is the skull with the headphones, rugged clothes. But he became that way because he was betrayed by his group of friends who became his enemies really quick. He got trapped in the portal in the studio with the mixer. And it's been abandoned. Nobody took all the equipment out. And then somebody 15 years later comes in, hits a button like the Jumanji movie, but the portal opens and ILLMASSACRE comes out all, like worn, like torn and worn and deteriorated and messed up, and old charcoal black skull comes out, and it's all music asking what year is it and shit like that. But then he goes back and he just like the Crow, the movie The Crow, like he just comes back and avenges his death and stuff like that, and the people he slaughters is like musical notes, he's rapping or whatever, and then the souls come out. He's collecting them.
You've really thought about this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I didn't have enough time to prepare for that question. You have an amazing answer.
Thank you, man. Listen, that's been my idea for the past 10 years. ILLMASSACRE started in 2016, when 2026, so that's how the whole thing came about. But no, I like your answer too, man. I just think your hair should have a lot of power, bro. I'm just saying,
Yeah, I mean, definitely think about it, and then maybe next time we see you again, or next time we have an interview with you, maybe we'll re-ask that question and see what you got.
Hell yeah, I mean, hopefully by then we'll have a Lego Merc.
Right.
Because I would love to have that in my studio, bro. That'd be amazing if you make a Lego Merc. It's got to come with.
Yeah, that would actually be so fun.
It's got to come with a dope outfit and amazing shoes, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, we did ask you about the video games and stuff like that, but do you have, let me see how I'm gonna phrase this question to you, because I did it to Hip Hop Gamer as well. If you had your top 5 consoles of all time, if you had the Infinity Gauntlet of top 5, because I know there's 6 stones, so let's just knock off the 6th one. Top 5, or maybe 3, I'll give you 3 if that's the case, of Infinity Gauntlet consoles. Which one are they in order?
Well, okay. I mean, I'd say low-key number 1 would actually be PC, if I'm allowed to say that as an answer.
Hey, it's cool, man. Yeah, I'm down with it.
Because, like, when I was younger, like, I loved consoles, and I had, like, a ton of consoles, but I also very much loved how PC had unlimited possibilities and had everything from every market. So, because, like, sometimes, like, some games will only be on PlayStation or only be on Xbox or whatever, right? But PC has it all.
That's true.
So I'd say number 1 is PC. Number 2 might be one of, like, the old portable consoles. I used to love, like, DS back in the day.
Oh, okay.
PSP. Man, I'd have to pick between those. It would probably, might be PSP. I had so much fun with PSP.
PSP's a great, yeah.
And then maybe number 3, I might actually go with PS3.
Nice. Okay. All right. And your top game for PS3, what would it be?
Oh, actually, wait, no, now, never mind. Well, top game for PS3. That's tough.
It's tough.
But actually, I want to change my answer from PS3 to VR, because I would say, like, the MetaQuest, like, 3 now, I guess, yeah. Because I just love VR. Because being a kid, you're like, oh, this is super cool. I love playing this video game looking at the screen. But it'd be so cool if I was in the game. And now we actually can be in the game.
Yes. VR. I gotta tell you, I had Alpha play it like a month
Not
ago?
not even a play. You put me in a horror game,
Wait.
and I was strapped to a chair in
Well,
a
you have
psycho
to.
house.
So, PlayStation 4, the Morpheus VR. I had her play the kitchen Resident Evil game, and it's a demo, but the zombie chick came out, and she's tied to a chair, and then the detective gets up, cuts the whatever, and then the chick comes out, stabs you in the knee. No big deal,
Yeah.
And then she runs away, throws the head at you, and then comes behind you and just jumps up, on top of you. But
Yeah.
I had you play Creed after that.
You
so,
did, yes, yeah,
you
and
know.
a little, I felt a little bit better after.
Yeah.
It's like you have to watch a Disney movie after watching a scary movie.
No, but yeah, VR, man, is big in our house. My son was just playing it with his best friend in the room before we started the show. So, I love VR, man. We got VR Iron Man. We have VR Batman, Spider-Man, so many other games. Racing is amazing in VR. You've tried it, of course, right?
Yeah.
Insane. Did I have you try it? No. That's one I got to get you
we need to
on.
do that one next.
I mean, we game hard. And we always invite everyone into the crib. Merc, you're always welcome to come to my house, bro. We can play some games. You can show me some of your skills. We got the Pac-Man arcade in the gaming room too, man. We get down. We get it in here at the Retrovaults house.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But before we go, bro, like any big shout outs you got for anyone, man, that you want to shout out right now?
Anyone I want to shout out?
Yeah.
I gotta shout out the GGL, of course. Clinton Sparks, the GOAT, the man, myth, the legend. He has provided me so many incredible opportunities to work with so many amazing names like T-Pain, Howie Mandel, Travie McCoy, Neo. I mean, names that I grew up watching, listening to, whatever. And it's been incredible to get the chance to actually make custom stuff for them and do cool content together. And that's only possible thanks to Clinton and the rest of the team over at GGL, Michael Dupree, a bunch of other amazing people that make all that happen. So definitely shout out to GGL. Shout out to G Fuel for being my main sponsor for the last 7 years now. We do love G Fuel. Use code MERC. Get yourself that discount. Stay energized.
Shout out.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's amazing, man. You? Any shout outs?
Oh, I mean, shout out. I'm just so glad to be back here. I missed you so much. Shout out to you. Shout out Retrovaults, GGL. Shout out to you, Merc Anthony. Like, seriously, thank you so much. Love you, dude. And can't wait to, be back out in the wild with you at another event somewhere.
Yeah, man. Again, man, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being on the show. Shout out to you, Alpha. Again, missed you. I know it's only been 2 weeks, but it feels like 3 months. It's crazy when you're like really hooked with someone. Shout out to Logan Summit, GGL, Clinton Sparks, Nick Dietrich, Mike Strato, Hip Hop Gamer, everyone at GGL, the founder members. We all love you, and thank you for tuning in again to another episode of Retro Vaults, and we will see you guys next week. We gotta do the salute because we've been slacking on that.
Let's do it.
Much
Wait,
love,
I
everybody.
also have a salute. Merc out.
Merc out. Well, love everybody.